I do my hair. A lot of people ask me what kind of haircut I have. I have very thick Asian hair and I have a lot of hair on my head, so I always need a bunch of layers just so that it falls naturally and has this natural wave. But I do use a lot of hair products and my Dyson to style my hair, and I'm going to show you how I do that. First, I use my Kaya Step 1, which is a heat protection. It is so important to protect your hair, especially because you use so much heat on your hair every single day and it's just so bad for your hair. So I love this one, especially because it also smells super nice. So every time I wear this, my friends ask me like, oh my god, what are you wearing on your hair? It's this one. So put that all over my hair. It kind of wets my hair as well, which is good because your hair needs to be like 70% dry when you style it with a Dyson. Like you don't want it to be completely dry. Okay. As you see, I put like a bunch of it on because it smells so nice. I kind of use it as like a hair perfume as well. Also, right after I wash my hair, when it's super wet, I use the hair oil. I do apply this also at the very end, but I use this in the beginning before I use everything and let it like 70% dry. Okay, so what I do is I start with my bangs and I always brush it out to see what is poking my eye. So I look into a mirror, of course, so I know what I'm cutting. I don't want to cut too much or too little. So I look what's poking my eye. I take these scissors and I don't do this. I do this because if you do this, it's more likely that you'll mess it up. I just cut the ends just so that it doesn't poke my eye. Especially because my hair grows super, super fast. So if I don't do this every once in a while, it'll get too long and I have to go to the hairdressers like every week if I don't do this. You should do this before you do your makeup, by the way, otherwise it ruins it. Okay, we got the bangs. As I said, like it's just a little bit every other day. I wash my hair only 2 or 3 times a week, so like every second day, depends on like how much I sweat. But I don't wash it every day anymore as I used to because it damages my hair. So I use this brush thingy and I kind of go in like the circular motion because I want to give my bangs a little bit of volume. You also don't want to hold it in for too long because otherwise you'll have like a super puff and we don't want that. That's all I do for my bangs, super simple. And then I take the other heads. You want the arrows facing out of your face because you want the curls to go like this and not in your face. So put my hair up and start with the lower section. Here I don't really care if I get like all of the hair curled because this one is more for the volume of your head because your hair lies on it. So your upper part of the hair lies on this bottom bit, so I don't really care if like everything's super curly. I turn on the heat on really, really high. Wait about 5 seconds-ish. And then this is really important, you put it on cold air, so that's what will hold the curl. You turn it off and ta-da! Have like this beautiful curl, and I do that basically for my whole head. And it takes a while. It takes me like 20 minutes to do my whole head, but as I said, I only wash my hair every 3rd day or every 2nd day. So once I do this for 1 day, I have nice hair for the next few days. And on the 3rd day, I mostly wear like a sleek bun where you can't really see the grease in my hair. And I know it looks a bit too curly, but we'll brush that out. I think the most important part of the hair is this bit because it connects like the bangs and the back of my hair. And here I don't want it too curly, I just go in slightly. And personally, I'm a fan of like more the effortless voluminous hair curl look. I don't want it to be too perfect where everything's the same on both sides. I like it a little bit more crazy because I feel like that's also what gives it more volume. And it's just effortlessly chic, and who doesn't want to be effortlessly pretty? These clips, by the way, are also so good when you do your makeup, like in your face, and when I want to clip away my bangs, because when I put my bangs away, sometimes there's a huge mark and it doesn't go away for so long, and this just doesn't do that, so it's so nice. Getting there. My mom used to cut my hair, my sister's hair, my dad's hair, and when she was in her 20s, she used to have this hairstyle. It was kind of like what I have now, just crazy, wild, and she didn't have those perfect curls either, but she'd always get a perm and it would always look messy. And every time we look back at her pics, she's always like, that used to be my lion hairstyle, and that's what I call this also, just like a wild lion, effortlessly chic hairstyle. Just a little backstory of my hair. Once I did a reel where it was like an around the world trend where you do like this and you can see the back of my hair, and someone screenshotted that bit and sent it to me. She's like, oh, you're one of those girls who never curl the back of your hair. I'm like, no, I don't, because it's what I see in the mirror and you see when you see me. I don't care what's in the back, that's none of my business. Now, the final layer. This is probably also the favorite part of my day, just after a long day when you do your skincare, you take a bath, do your remove your makeup, do your skincare, and do your hair care, and then you curl your hair, you look super pretty after. I also sometimes do this at night and then I just sleep on it, and because of like all the sprays I have in my hair, it does hold up the next few days. Of course, it's not going to be as voluminous as this on the third day, but it still looks really nice and wavy on the second day. Now we've curled everything, and as you can see, it is very voluminous and very curly. So I don't do the whole back of my hair, but I do the roots of my hair. And before that, I use the volume boost because that part is always the flattest part of my hair. So I just go in and spray it on the roots. And then take my Dyson. And I do it before the Dyson because you need the heat to activate it, the spray. And then the volume will stay there. Now this is my favorite part. So I love this texture spray from Kaya, and it's also kind of like a hairspray. Like, it really holds my hair well and it gives me great texture, and I just spray that all over my hair before I brush it out. I always recommend this one to my friends, especially the heat tech and this one, because the heat tech just smells so good and this one just holds the curls in. My friends always like, oh my god, I get my curls, but then they don't last for a long time. Like, yeah, you have to use this one. After I use that, I just brush my curls out. And for a little bit of shine, I use the hair oil only on my ends because you don't want to put it in the roots, otherwise it'll get greasy really fast. And especially because I don't wash my hair every day, just use a little bit. Because I also use this after I wash my hair. I just put a little bit on the ends of my hair to moisturize my ends. Ta-da! This is my hair routine. So I told you guys that I wash my hair every 3 days or every second day. And on the second day, I always use a dry shampoo just because it feels fresher and also it makes my hair look less greasy. And that is how I keep my hair healthy, using heat tech and not washing my hair too often and going to the hairdressers regularly to cut my split ends off. And that is my hair routine.